Hello and good evening, everyone. So, just give me a second. Yes. So, good evening, everyone. A very warm welcome to each one of you. Yes. So, we have almost like 90% people have joined. I believe 10% are still remaining. Okay. So, we'll not waste other people's time. So, we value everyone's time. Okay. I'm sorry about that. Just 10 minutes thing. The reason behind that is people were sending SMSs, they are not able to log in and all those kinds of things. So we're handling that thing as well. We were fixing it up. Okay, so anyhow, we have sent the link now, and I believe you all have received that. The same link you will be using for all the days. Okay, except on the days that I will be telling you all. Okay, and I believe, am I audible? Can you just please type in yes, please, yes, please, yes, please. Thank you so much. Wonderful. Okay, so you people are able to chat with me. I can see. So I don't want you to get disturbed. That is the reason we have kept the chat box only for the host. Okay, so if you are sending any messages, I'm getting those messages. We don't want to get anyone disturbed. That is the reason all these things are there. Okay, so you can't see anyone. You will just focus on the modules, and that's what is required. Okay, so that is the reason, like, all these things we have set up. Okay, so I'm extremely sorry about that. Like, you all we needed to send it through email only. The reason behind that was very simple. Like, we need to capture all the details, and that is the reason IT people were insisting on that. So I have taken a bypass as well. Okay, I've sent you those links as well. So I believe you will respect that. You'll not be sharing with anyone. Okay, because we will be monitoring those also, like all the email IDs and all. So whoever is attending, your attendance is captured in this. Okay, so please note that. So whoever is not attended also will be capturing as well. So every day you will need to register and log in similarly. Okay, so let's get back to main. That is our Navchetna module. Okay, so I welcome you all from bottom of my heart for this great initiative, that is the drug awareness education program that we are conducting under the Navchetna module. Okay, so I welcome you all. Straight away, let's start with this. Okay, so basically, I have told you very simple. I have given you all the modules. Okay, PDF formats. You need to print those modules. Okay, I have told you that these modules are as per the government of India. Okay, under the Navchetna module. Okay, so basically these modules are 100% to be word by word as it is. We need to follow them. Okay, so if you are supposed to tell the students, when it is said like teacher needs to speak aloud, okay, you need to speak aloud word by word. Okay, you can translate. Suppose if you are from Hindi medium, or any other medium, Marathi medium, Kannada, Punjabi, you can use that translation as it is. Okay, but please do not add anything, or just make it different. Okay, that's what is main. Okay, so wherever you will see all those, if you have seen these modules, these are very fantastic modules if you'll go through them. Okay, so everything is very clearly mentioned, and as you will go through the videos, you will come to know about that in a very simple way. Okay, so nothing, this is not a complicated, this is a very sensitive topic, yet it is made so simple and educative for the children's, and you will come to know about that. Okay, so it's a very fantastic module, and I believe even you can use it for adults. Like, we are having the parent sessions also, but I believe if you see this, the kind of knowledge it gives, maybe even we people will not having that kind of knowledge, and you can get those knowledge from this. Okay, so that's how it is, and how to handle violence, how to handle. I believe those who have only selected the drug awareness program, I would request them also to attain this life skill modules also. The reason behind that is that there are so many good things in that. Okay, so you will be earning, and you will even implement it for your own children, your own family members or other members, and you will see a change in that. Okay, so see the way, like, how children interact, during those sessions, okay? And how the education changes, transforms these minds, okay? And as I believe in Faber Minds, we believe in only one thing, that is inspiring minds and transforming lives, okay? So we all are here to inspire minds and transform lives, okay? So I welcome you all from the bottom of my heart once again in the Faber Minds family and for the Rotary Initiative as a volunteer, okay? So let's kickstart our. So this is overview for, I will be telling you each and everything like in like theoretical part, okay? I'm not a single word I have changed. The reason why I'm again and again repeating this, that we don't want anything, any single word to be changed here or there. That is the reason it has kept as it is. So it may sound lengthy. We will just go to the main bottom line words or to the main crux of it, but you can refer those manuals and you can read yourself and you will understand, because there is a time constraint and we cannot go as paragraph as it is, okay? So but we'll understand the crux and what you exactly need to do on that kind of module, okay? That kind of topic, that's what will be told to you, okay? So this is just an overview for teachers, that this training module is not a fully comprehensive life skill training package and drug preventive program. It's not comprehensive, like it doesn't cover all those aspects like post addiction or other aspects in general, okay? The focus of this training module is to raise awareness to health and safety and issues of drug use. This module should be seen as a first step to initiate life skills and drug prevention program in general, okay? So that's it. The next thing that is, just give me a second. Yes. So what are life skills? When we talk about life skills are what exactly are this? So various core skills are there, like decision making, okay, problem solving, creative thinking, critical thinking, effective communication, interpersonal relationship skills, self-awareness, empathy, coping with emotions and coping with stress. So these are some of the part of the life skills, okay? So life skill program aims to develop the abilities and motivations of children and adolescents to make use of information they receive through a variety of forms that are interactive, use of role play games and group discussions. Remember these two things, okay? Whatever you are doing, why we will not be handing you the PPT. The reason behind that is very simple. Not every school in India has the facilities that you will be able to show them in every classroom, that projector would be available, that all those things are available. That is the reason this module is so wonderful. You don't require anything, okay? There will be certain materials like you need chalk, board, paper, or you can prepare some things that I will be telling you all, okay? So it doesn't require anything like that. So no presentation, no PPT, because this is going to be role plays and group discussions for the children, okay? So other teacher techniques to ensure students are engaged with sessions. Schools are well placed to play an important role in equipping children with the knowledge, attitudes, skill for healthy and safe living. Okay. Yes. So next thing. So what is the role of what is school? Am I audible, please? Yes. Can you just put in yes, please? We don't need to add participants. They can just it is automated process. We don't need to add anyone. Okay. Okay. Just give me a second. Yes, can you just please put down your hands? I believe no one should put it. If you have any questions, queries, I'll just answer it at the end of the session. Okay, but please put down your hands. Ashish Kumar, Maria, Nirmala, all others, those who have raised their hands. Can you just put it down, please? Okay, because that distracts. Okay, so I believe you will follow. In case if you have any queries, I will be answering those all at the end of the session. Okay, correct? Got it? Yes. Everyone, please, if you have anything, you can put it here. I will be, in case like I feel that it is important, I will address to it. Okay, but please put down your hands, please. Yes, lower your hands, please. Payal. Yes. Rotarian Sudarshan, please put down your hands. Okay. Okay, so you won't we won't be opening any mics right now because we don't have that process. Okay, so we'll be entirely opening it at the end of the session only, so that the session goes on smoothly and we finish it in time. Okay, so just give me a second. Another. So, what is school drug education? Well, school drug education is not just focus about delivery of information to increase students knowledge and understanding, but also contribute towards the development of attitudes that can help young people to make safer choices in their life. Okay, knowledge of drugs and consequences of drug use are not enough to change behaviors of school children, but it could be useful first step in helping children to make healthy choices and seek help when it is necessary. So it is just mentioned like how this module is functioning, what exactly is need to be done. Okay, so all these things you can find it in the manual. Okay, so these are some of the gems that you will be getting. You just need to go through that. Okay, so whatever important I will be telling those, and I will be mentioning those. Okay, the information on drug use issues found in training module now Chetna has been broad ranging broad ranging appeal and can be taught by school teacher in the area of drug use issues to diverse community members, parents, appropriate family members of the child, business, and religious leaders as a part of adult learning practices. Okay, so you can use this there as well. Imparting factual information about drug use issues found in the training module can be conducted formally, such as in community hall or religious setting. So where all you can do this, you can understand this from this. Okay, or informally on the streets, in offices, or inside a residence, and you can like conduct it wherever you want in your community halls. Okay, if you are living into a society, you can conduct it there. If you are want to conduct it for any area particularly which doesn't have all the facilities, you can just make them gather at one place and you can conduct that. So it doesn't require like you need a proper hall or all the facilities, internet facilities and everything. Nothing of that sort is required, and that is the beauty of this program. Okay, so just a second. Give me a second. Yeah. So, what is the role of schools in drug awareness, drug prevention, and awareness? Yes. So, the main parts are like addressing the risk factors, building resilience, okay, personal social acceptance, understanding the influences upon young people. So, schools, like what exactly is the role of school that is mentioned here? Exploring attitudes and values of young people, promoting opportunities and alternative positive behaviors. So school needs to have these things in mind while conducting these programs, and they need to at least have at least two or three teachers specially dedicated for this. Okay, so that they can actually go by this module and they can implement that, and they will find very positive results. Okay, promoting opportunities and alternate positive behaviors, building knowledge and information that is relevant to young people. Okay, so that's it. And promoting healthy behavior and building healthy lifestyles is also important. So that is the reason like we have included the life skills also into this. Capacity to respond, how they need to respond to challenges like certain like bullying, okay, or violence or any that sort of issues. As we go ahead, you will come to know because we'll be dealing with uh, actually healthy touch and unhealthy touch also. Okay, so they will come to know about that also. Capacity to respond, health related issues, and all these factors. So you can go through this. These are in detail and those are been explained very well. So those are self-explanatory. You can understand that. Okay, so here are the main principles for school drug education. Okay, so these are the principles, those are laid down. First principle is base drug education on sound theory and current research, like base the drug education and on sound theory. So, and current research and use evaluation to inform decision. What does this mean? Drug education is not an effective when it is based on what works. Evidence based, like we have seen yesterday. Okay, we have seen like what works and what doesn't work. The scare tactics doesn't work, and we have seen all those kinds of things. Okay, so drug education is most effective when it is based on what works. Evidence-based practice within a school need to ensure this, that the staff are using relevant current theory and research to guide education programs appropriate to their students. Teachers should try to monitor and evaluate the information imparted to determine the impact upon the school children, as it will help them to inform future school practice. Okay, it is vitally important for teachers not to allow their personal views of drugs to be incorporated in the delivery of topic. I told this yesterday to all of you, okay? Because we don't like, we do not implement our views, or we do not need to put in our views into while delivering such kinds of modules. Okay, so that is the base thing, because we as a, like we at that time get some carried away during these programs, or during when you are having interactive sessions. There are chances that we get carried away, but we need to stick to the module as it is. Okay, as evidence-based education, it is critically important to follow the factual information as outlined in these modules. This is what I was talking about. Okay, teachers should be discouraged from providing personal sermons or requesting verbal promises among students to abstain from drug use. Like, please take the oath that you will not touch. So that kind of things. Okay, such an approach tends to distract from the key educational message of what will most likely work with drug education in schools. Okay, clear everyone? Are we going correct? No, currently these are available only in English. Yes. Okay, great, great, great. Okay, correct. Everyone understood how we are going? Okay, so these are just the theoretical parts. You just need to go through this. Okay, so these are some of the laid down principles while implementing, and what school should implement for the school drug education. Okay, the second principle is embedded drug education with a comprehensive whole school approach to promoting health and well-being. Okay, that means addressing drug related issues in isolation only in the class is likely to lead to positive outcomes. Drug education works best as a part of comprehensive and holistic approach to promoting health and well-being of all students. That is the reason these two modules are combined. So life skills as well as this. Okay, establish drug education outcomes that are appropriate to school context and contribute to overall goal of minimizing drug related harms. Okay, so now there are other principles also, so I'll just quickly go through this. These are self understandable, you can easily understand that, you can go through that because I've provided you the modules. Okay, so promote a safe, supportive and inclusive school environment as a part of seeking to prevent or reduce drug related harm. Okay, so next is promote collaborative relationships between students, staff, families, and the broader community in planning and implementing of school education, school drug education. Okay. In the minds of school children, some short-term effects of various drugs may initially appear attractive and appealing, which may contribute towards experimentation and use of specific drugs. Nowadays, we say vapes, we say hookah. Okay, so all these kinds of things are just like they feel like appear very attractive. It appears like cool. Okay, you're having an electronic cigarette or having all those kinds of things, stuff. Okay, you must have seen that. The teacher should highlight that despite the perceived appeal of short-term effects, the long-term effects of all drugs are commonly associated with various negative consequences that impact on health, that is physical and mental, social impact on family, friends, and schooling, economic, that is spending money on drugs other than on important personal and family needs, and sometimes legal, court appearance, detention, prison sentence. This information should not be conveyed as a scare tactic, okay, but to highlight that all drugs have the potential to cause harm to those that use them. Okay, so we should not scare them, like, okay, like it may happen that you will be detained, you will have to go to prison. Okay, so these are kind of sector. Yes, but these are the long-term effects. or consequences. In this way, we need to educate them. So there are two ways. I'm telling you, okay, if you do this, you will go to prison. Or I tell them that mostly if anyone goes through this, there are chances that they may land into that. So it's like a different form. Okay, that's how it is. So principle 6, provide culturally appropriate, targeted, and responsive drug education that addresses local needs and values and priorities. 7, acknowledge that a range of risk and protective factors impact on health and education outcomes and influence choices about drug use. 8, use consistent policy and practice to inform, manage responses to drug-related incidences and risks. Okay, locate programs with a curriculum framework, thus providing timely development, appropriate, and ongoing drug education. This I would just give you more detail that drug issues are best addressed with a broader health context relevant to student concerns and stage of development. Continuity of drug education across student schooling is critical. So it's a continuous process. Please try to understand. Like you cannot conduct one session and finish it off and okay, 6 standard I have done. No, you can give it like you can have it for like 6 monthly or even quarterly. Okay, if you want, like you can have a session because it takes 1 hour for one session. So you can have multiple sessions as you go through. You will come to know about that. Okay, so you can have as a part of curriculum. So like on Saturdays, like one session. Okay, for in a month for this class, then in the month next class, like that kind of thing. So that's what is the meaning of this. Okay, ensure teachers are resource and supported in their central role in delivering drug education. Research shows that teachers are best placed to provide drug education as part of the ongoing school program. So they are the best ones, okay? Rather than hiring someone from outside coming in and giving. So if teachers are able to conduct these modules, it is one of the best thing, okay? So you can go through all these principles, okay? Next, 11th, use student-centered interactive strategies to develop students' knowledge, skills, attitude, and values. These are important, okay? Inclusive and interactive teaching strategies are the most effective way to develop students' drug-related knowledge, skills, and attitude. So we are giving them drug-related knowledge through this, okay, module. So that's the main thing. Students need to be assisted to develop their problem-solving, decision-making, and help-seeking skills. Okay, so these skills, so why the life skills and these are both connected? Please try to understand. So what we are giving them, how to decision making, critical thinking, and all those will aspects as they develop, so they are able to make proper decision, better decision when it comes to their first experiences with drug. Okay, so that is the reason these both things are correlated. Are you getting me? Yes. So this is the reason, like life skills and they go both hand in hand. Okay. Provide accurate information and meaningful learning activities that dispel myths about drug usage and focus on real life contexts and challenges. The real life contexts and challenges. Yes. So are you clear? Yes, everyone? Yes. Okay. So these are the slides you want me to show. Okay. These are the principles. Okay. Okay. So these models have been provided. These are as it is. As it is, no changes, because I cannot make any change even if I want to. Okay. If you want, like I would have made a very wonderful presentation in a very different way, but that is not the thing. And I need to respect this model because there was only one rule, and that is respect the model as it is. So that is the reason I'm giving it as it is. Okay. So I'm reading it out, and I'm again telling you that the author himself, while delivering this module, while training us, he was also referring as it is, even being the author. He said that if I do not use this, I do not want a single word from here. Like it is a human tendency that we put it in our own words. And that is the reason this module needs to be respected. I hope you got that point. Yes. Okay. Thank you. Okay, please lower down your hands, no use, because I'm not going to address any of the questions until we finish off the session. Okay, I will take it up at the end of the sessions. Yes. Okay, good, good, good. Take care. Thank you. Okay, so recommended terms to be used. Oh, Recommended terms to be used while address, just give me a second. Recommend terms to be used to avoid using during school-based drug education. So what are the recommended terms what we need to avoid? So these are there, okay? Many terms used to describe drugs and drug use are negative and inappropriate because they can create or perpetuate myths and stereotypes, okay? And may also be insensitive to issues being experienced by some students or their families. So one who is already going through that, so it will be insensitive towards them, okay? So that is the reason. So what is the first terms to use? You can take a screenshot of this, okay? If you have not downloaded the manuals, okay, the modules. So terms to use: drug use, drug taking, harmful drug use, problem drug use, high risk use. So these are the terms you need to use. And what are the terms you need to avoid? You need to avoid term drug abuse. We use that generally, correct? Yes, we use this. Yes, substance abuse. We use this. Substance misuse. We use this. Okay, because this gives the negative picture. So we need to, instead, we need to use the terms, those are called as, okay, as you can see in the left side, okay, drug use, drug taking, harmful drug use, drug problem drug use, high risk use, and all this. Okay, all drug use has the potential to cause harm. Okay, terms such as drug use and drug taking are non-judgmental and less stigmatizing. So that is the reason we need to use these words. Got my point? Yes, everyone, please. Yes. Okay. What are the other terms that we need to use? Depressant drugs, stimulant drugs, hallucinations drugs, okay, legal or illegal drugs, licit and illicit drugs, soft or, on what we need to avoid is soft or hard drugs, recreational drugs, party drugs, good or bad drugs. Okay, so we need to avoid these terms. Describing a drug as soft implies that it is safe to use. Okay, people think that a drug described as soft or hard is referring to the legal status or level of harm. The term recreational or party drug implies that the drug is fun and safe to use. So when we are using party drug, then it means that, oh, party, then it is fun and safe to use. So this sends the wrong message. That is the reason we should not use these words. Next, what to use? Drug-related problems, alcohol-related problems, dependence. These are the terms that we need to use. What we don't need to use is addicted, addiction, alcohol. So these are the words we don't need to use while delivering the modules or henceforth also. Dependence describes the physical or psychological state of person without a stereotype, judgmental tone being applied. So once we are saying someone addicted or alcoholic, that means we are already judged that that person is a negative person, has suffering from this. Okay, and we are judgmental about it and we are stereotype about it. Okay. Next is someone who uses drugs. If someone is using drug, we need to say him rather than addict, we should say, or rather than addict or a junkie, we should say someone who is uses drugs. Okay. Despite the word addict or junkie commonly used throughout India, it is best to avoid such terms as they're known to be judgmental, stigmatizing, discriminatory, and negative towards those using drugs. Calling someone an addict is mostly derogatory term and best avoided, and we need to avoid that. Yes, everyone understood what terms to use, what not to use. Okay, so just a recap. So drugs, what to use: drug use, drug taking, harmful drug use, problem drug use, high risk use. These are the terms we will be using. And terms not to be used: drug use, abuse, abuse, substance misuse. Okay. Okay, so this is something like best to avoid drug use disclosures in school setting, because we should avoid this. Like someone if comes and sees that, okay, that person has been using, and in front of all, we need to, like, these are the guidelines that we need to follow. So it is important that teacher and students avoid telling personal stories disclosing drug and school use. This is primarily to protect people's privacy, as the class environment is not an appropriate place for disclosures. Please try to understand that. It also prevents the winning of status among peers through the telling of risky, compelling stories that may glamorize drug use and become a secretive form of peer pressure to experiment and use drugs. Okay. Next, that is interrupt and protect. Same. Interrupt and protects a school student that is disclosing their drug use among other students. Okay, so you can just go through this is just the theory part. Okay, you can read this. Okay, and you will understand those. Okay, steps to take when personal concerns of a students are raised. What are the steps that needs to be taken? Okay, so there are state level coordination agencies, all the agencies pan India. Details are given at the end, annexures. If you'll see, everything is given. So all this you just go through. This is just the theoretical part and an information that you need to have. So that is the reason you get it. Suppose if someone has raised the issue, then what you need to do, okay, or what guidelines you need to follow. All these are mentioned there. Okay, so this I'll just skip it up. You can see like schools and teachers are school and teachers with concerns of drug use among school children can access advice by also calling national toll-free drug de-addiction helpline run by the Ministry of Social Justice and Empowerment, Government of India. That is, the telephone number is given. Okay, so you can go through this information. So now let's come up to what exactly are we required to have. What materials do you require for conducting these modules? Okay, so you require a whiteboard or a blackboards. Those are available everywhere, almost in every schools. Okay, plus chalk or blackboard or erasable markers or whiteboard, pieces of paper, small, large, pens or pencils, crayons, marking pens, or easily available stationery, white sheets of paper, tips and pins to display participants, group presentations when required, a notebook and pen for school children to take notes on their on the information shared by the teacher. So when you are giving information and in the school's scenario, then they need to have a pen and paper so that they can note down the important things that you are telling them. Okay, teachers should ensure to wear a watch or that a clock is visible in the classroom for the purpose of time management, because time management is very important. You will come to know as we proceed. Okay, so note for the teacher, just there are, you will find such kind of notes everywhere, so you need to read those. So these are not to be like you need to deliver it to the students. Okay, so this is for your understanding. So wherever the note is mentioned, you just need to contemplate. Now you just need to think over it, and you just need to go ahead, go and read it. Okay, so familiarize oneself with the contents of this education training module before entering the classroom. So you just need to familiarize yourself before entering into the classroom. Familiarize yourself with the material, have greater confidence in the information by conducting a practice session with work, colleagues, or friends before a formal session with school children. Okay, so before you are going for a formal session with the school children, you can just practice it before, like in front of your family members, in front of others, because these are interactive sessions. Okay, so you will understand those as we go ahead, move ahead. Utilize the teaching aid tool of online modules and provide valuable insights of part 1, 2, and 3 that cover various topics contained in Navchetna. Okay, it is suggested the lessons of part 1, 2, 3 be conducted once a quarter, as I told you. Okay, so at least once in a quarter. So that means around 3 months में एक बार तो होना चाहिए. Okay, that's what it is. Okay, so these are the materials, that is what is required. Okay, and you can have these kinds of printed boards, or what you call that. Okay, posters, you can say. Okay, you can have a poster of this kind wherein the body details are given, or we will just have a rough diagram or draw it on the skateboard. That is also blackboard, that is also enough. Okay, so let's move ahead to the next part, that is what is the role of schools in drug prevention and awareness. Okay, so this is also about the information, so you can just go through this. Okay, the writing of some information text or large pieces of paper to save time, teacher what needs to be done. Okay, a drug okay, and all these can be taped to the wall or board when required appropriate. For example, the module on drug requests the teacher to write on the board the definition of drugs. So the definition of drugs, this is you will come to know, like once we go through the sessions on drug, you'll come to know, like we ask the children what is drugs for them. So everyone has his own definition of the drug. Okay, so but we need to follow this definition that is given by the World WHO. Okay, understand everyone? So this is the standard definition followed worldwide. It is given by WHO. So it is this definition, we need to write it down. So we need to have it either in the somewhere on the board prior. If you enter the classroom, you can just prepare, you can just write it down. Okay, you can, or you can just have it on in a form of paper. Okay, bigger paper, and you can have this definition on that, and you can show it at the relevant time when it is required as per the module. Okay, so a drug is any substance, and all those things are there. So you can just go ahead and read those. I'll be coming out to that part in later on, because I need to go with the flow when we are dealing with that part. Understand? So delivering the trainer resource module. Okay, so now here comes the thing. Most important thing, you will find this type of clock everywhere. Okay, so it has the minutes, how many minutes you need to conduct the session. So here you can see like 60 minutes is represented. Okay. So module 1 is about live healthy and eat healthy. Module 2 is about recognizing risk being safe and prevent child sexual abuse. Okay. Module 3 is about basic drug education part. So this module particularly what we are now going through is for 6th, 7th and 8th standard. Okay. Understand everyone? So these modules has 3 parts. So we can conduct it for these standards only. And for 9th, 10th, and 11th standard, we have a different module, that is the other modules, and we'll be giving that. So I have given you 2 separate modules, 2 separate PDFs. So you need to follow those PDFs. Okay. So this part, first book has 3 modules, and these are 3 modules. So you can conduct these sessions. Per session, 60 minutes is enough. Okay, so you can conduct like 3 sessions. You need if you need to conduct all these 3 topics, then you need 60 into 3, that is 180 minutes. Understand everyone? So it is like you can go through this module once, like while we go through this module, you come to know about all those things. Okay, so this is how it is. Clear everyone? Okay, so what we are going to see in this modules is mentioned here, but as we go ahead, you will come to know. Okay, time management. Clear everyone? Are you getting? Yes, clear. Okay. Everyone, please type. Okay. Okay. Yes. Yes. Okay. Good. Time management. Okay. So short, sharp, and to the point delivery of key messages is essential. Avoid too much repetition when conveying information. However, do ensure students understand key message of each module. Watch the clock. Teachers must monitor session time of the module by routinely checking a class, room clock, or their own watch. Okay. Use the book when delivering the module. I already showed you all in the classroom. Okay. Teachers must not hesitate to have the trainer research book in their hands when delivering the various modules. Many of these topics are new for the teacher, and there is no requirement to memorize any section of the book. Avoid mistakes and ensure the information delivered is accurate by using and referring to the trainer research book. So I've told a lot about this. Okay. So you need to adhere to this. Yes, yes. 1 hour each. That's it. So module 1. So we are starting with our the first module, that is module 1. Live healthy and eat healthy. Okay. So this is how we go. So use the book. Now what you are going through as a teacher, you need to use the book when delivering the module. So these are the notes for you. Okay. So you are not supposed to tell this. Teacher must not hesitate to have the trainer resource book. This we have already discussed. Okay. So we are starting with the first module, that is module 1, live healthy and eat healthy. Okay, so adolescence, this is about the introduction. So adolescence is a critical time for both physical and mental. This information is for you. Okay, so you can see in the right corner of this, it is 60 minutes, the time for this module. Okay, the same is in the book as it is. Okay, so you need to follow that. This module 1 itself, you can conduct it for 60 minutes. Okay, so adolescence is a critical time for both physical and mental growth. during this stage. So all these things you can just go through. Okay, I'll just keep skipping those. So what are the objectives of this module? So every module has its objectives. So now let's see what are the objectives of this module. Live healthy and eat healthy. First, by the end of this session, students will be able to understand some good health and hygiene practices, to recall some slogans, messages related to hand washing practice, Swachh Bharat mission, okay, to appreciate and be aware of importance of healthy food, to understand and be aware of various food groups, okay, to understand the relevance of including specific food groups in daily diet, okay, to know the difference between healthy and unhealthy, that is junk foods, okay. So this is what the objectives are of this session. Okay, so what are the life skills those are used, okay, while we deliver this, like what they will understand, what they will get, what life skills are required of the student. Okay, so these are critical thinking, decision making, value gratification, and self-awareness. So what are the additional materials required for teacher, like outline, glow, okay, grow fruits, 4 paper plates, okay, advanced preparation required for teacher, compile a list of slogans related to hand washing, Swachh Bharat mission, okay, the annexure is given, you can see in the book, okay, prepare a chart, poster indicating go foods, grow foods, and glow foods. Okay, this chart is already there. You can see that. Okay, I mean in the book it is there, and as we go through the model, you will see that chart. So you need to prepare it prior, so that time is not wasted. So this is what all the instructions are properly given. Okay, so first lesson, living healthy. Now you can see the time that is required. In the right hand corner, you will see that the time is 5-minute activity. Okay, so it's a 5-minute activity. We need to ensure that with the time, we need to follow this times also. Okay, the focus of this session is having students think about healthy lifestyle and choices, and educate them on good ways to remember these practices. Title of the game. Now the game starts. Okay, so now we are interacting with them. Okay, we are having an activity session with them. So what we are saying to them, stamp your feet. What is the active game name? It is stomp your feet, clap your hands. Okay, teacher greets the students, ensure the classroom is orderly, and informs the students that the topic is live healthy and eat healthy. Okay, explain the game. The teacher explains the game. What is the game? Teacher moves around the classroom and calls out a statement. Then the teacher picks a student to respond to the statement. Their loud response must be non-verbal in nature. Okay. Teacher states aloud to the students, if I call you, okay, stomp your feet in the statement refers to an unhealthy practice, or clap your hands if it refers to a healthy practice. So what does she say? So stamp your foot. They need to stomp their feet if the statement refers to unhealthy practice. Say, for example, if I tell them, okay, eating burger. So is it healthy? No. So stamp your feet. So eating green vegetables or fruits. Is it healthy? Yes. Clap your hands. So they will be clapping the hands. So these kinds of activity is there. Okay. Understood, everyone? Yes. Clear? Okay. So keys for student, as you can see. The next part is quiz for students. Yes. Okay. Great. Teacher divides the class into evenly 2 groups. That is group A and group B on the left. Okay. Group A and group B. Teacher then asks each group name on at least one healthy practice. Teacher keeps the score board on the paper. Okay. Either she can note it down on the blackboard or on the paper if she's having the notebook. Okay, let this continue about 3-4 rounds. Teacher will ask each group to recall a slogan, saying a proverb related to washing hand, playing this once, and continue to skip score. Teacher will ask each group to recall any slogans related to Swachh Bharat Mission if they have any, they have heard of any. Okay, play this for 2 rounds and teacher maintains a scoreboard or paper. The teacher will tally the scores, what group A and group B, and then announce the winning group. Okay, so let's see this practically. Come on. Yes. Okay, so let me know if the audio is there. Just give me a second.
What are drugs?
Cure for medical purposes.
if it's an unhealthy habit, it's going to be handling and understanding emotion.
And what is peer pressure? What violence actually means?
Violence is meant to bully someone.
Navchetna, a new consciousness on life skills and drug education for school children. Objectives: to understand some good health and hygiene practices, to recall some slogans, messages related to hand washing practice and Swachh Bharat mission, to appreciate and be aware of the importance of healthy food, to understand and be aware of the various food groups, to understand the relevance of including specific food groups in daily diet, to know the difference between healthy and unhealthy junk foods.
Good afternoon all, please sit down. You all look happy and nice, cheerful today. Good to see you all. So let's start this session. Today's session is going to be on live healthy and eat healthy. I'm going to begin the session with a very small activity, and I just want to see how alert you are. I'm going to be saying something, a sentence, and if you feel that sentence is related to healthy practice or healthy living practice, healthy habits, you have to clap your hand. Not all of you. The child I'll have to point out to the child, and the child or the student will have to do that. Okay? Not all of you. And if you feel the sentence that I've mentioned is related to an unhealthy habit or unhealthy practice, you'll have to stomp your feet. Okay? So good habit, healthy habit, loudly. Okay? And if it's an unhealthy habit, it's going to be. So can we start? Yes, ma'am. Okay. Washing your hands before eating. Very good. Be a little loud. Very good. Sneezing without covering your mouth. Okay. Okay, please sit down. Good, very nice. You. Yeah. Sleeping for 8 hours. Very good. Putting the garbage outside the bin. Very good. Exercising regularly. Very good. Eating vegetables every day. Yeah, very good. Drinking dirty water. Yeah, very good. Thank you. So did you understand this activity? Yes. So these were some practice. Some practices were healthy practices and some were unhealthy practices. Okay? So you've understood this activity very well, and I also know now that you're alert and we can go ahead with the next activity. Okay? Now I'm going to divide this class into 2 groups or 2 teams. This is A team. I've already put the placard here, and this is the B team. I'm going to conduct a quiz. You know what a quiz is all about? Good. So there are teams and questions are asked and scoring is done. You're given marks, right? And at the end of it, the marks are added up and one team will win, obviously. Or it could also be equal sometimes. Team A first. Related to your daily living, give me one healthy practice and one unhealthy practice. Yes.
Washing your hands before eat meals and unhealthy practice, don't do exercise daily.
Very good. So I give you 2 marks. The same question, give me one healthy practice and one unhealthy practice. I like some different child to respond yes.
An healthy practice can be eating vegetables regularly, and an unhealthy practice can be eating junk food regularly.
Okay, good. Please be mindful. You can't repeat what's already been told. You've said 2 points, you have said 2 points. So be mindful of that for the next round. So another round of the same question, one healthy and one healthy practice. Team A, please.
Only drink pure water.
Okay.
and her-
Which
and
is
her-
a, what is this, a healthy or healthy? Okay.
and, unhealthy. Don't sneeze without covering your mouth.
Very good. Team B now.
Mama, healthy practice can be drinking milk daily,
Very good.
and an unhealthy practice can be eating unhygienic food that's covered, that has fallen or floor.
Very, very good. Yes, that's true. Something which falls off, and sometimes we have this temptation to lift it up and eat it, right? So that is unhealthy because germs could be on the food. Okay, good. So you score 2 also. That's very nice. Both the teams are doing very well. So now I'm going to ask a separate question, a different question. The challenge is going to become a little more complicated, right? So now I'm going to ask you about slogans. Do you know slogans? What do they mean? Have you seen some slogans written on the walls, maybe somewhere in the public place, near the parks, sometimes in the temples? There's so many places where you see these slogans, right? So now I'm going to ask you slogans regarding 2 subjects, 2 topics. The first slogan that you have to tell me is related to hand washing. You know, in the past 2 years of the pandemic, a lot of hand washing slogans have been, put forth, and they've been emphasized time and again, especially for young children, right? So please give me 1 slogan each on hand washing.
Ma'am, washing your hand before the eating.
You have to give me a slogan, which means it has to be 2 lines, which have rhyming words, okay? Okay.
Keep your hand wash and keep your hand free against germs.
Okay. Okay, I'll take it. I'll give you 1. Would you like to try? Team B? Okay, a very young girl wants to respond. Can I give the chance to her? Yeah.
We should wash our hand before and after eating the lunch.
This is a statement. I want a slogan. Okay.
Wash your hands every day, stay healthy every day.
Very good. Very good. Wash your hands every day, stay healthy every day. Very good. So this is how the slogans are made, right? There are 2 sentences, the end words always rhyme, okay? Right. So once again, Team A, I want a slogan on hand washing.
Clean your hand and keep virus free your hand.
Keep clean your,
Hand and keep virus free your hand.
I'll give half, okay? You can do better. Team B.
Wash your hands before you eat. Don't let germs take a seat.
Very, very good. A round of applause for him. Very good. Very, very well done. Did you make it right here? Yes, ma'am. Very nice. So we go to the next round. Okay. The challenge has increased a little more. From healthy habits, we went to washing hands, slogans, and now we are going to slogans related to Swachh Bharat mission. You heard of this? Our government has been promoting Swachh Bharat practices over the past few years, right? To keep India clean, to keep India green, to manage garbage, to encourage people to use toilets, right? All these components have been part of Swachh Bharat mission. So I want you people to think of slogans or statements, because there could be just one statement also in this case, which are particularly related to Swachh Bharat mission, okay? So I'll first like to give the chance to Team A and those children who have not responded till now, okay? So would you like to try?
Clean India, Green India.
Yes, very good. That's the most common thing you read on the walls. Okay, Team B.
It is nature and your future, clean it, green it.
Very, very good.
If you keep clean India, then it will be green India.
Good. Team B?
If you plant a tree, you plant a life.
Very, very good. Okay. Would you like to go once again? Yes, ma'am. Okay. It's still Team A. This is the last chance for Team A, okay?
Ma'am, keep clean India. Keep viruses free India.
Okay. A little different, but okay. At least you made an attempt. Okay. Team B, please. You all, anybody else? Any new child who would like to? I'll give, yeah, that one and then you, okay?
Save a water and save a life.
Save water, save life. Okay, I'll give it to you. See, a lot of you are actually coming up with good slogans, but not necessarily about Swachh Bharat. They are all related to environment, saving the environment, green environment and all those things, okay? Those are good ones. Okay, so we are going to end this activity here. I know a lot of you are now very enthusiastic and you want to come up with your own slogans. Maybe some other time, right? Some other opportunity you will have. But it was great conducting this quiz. Did you enjoy this quiz session? Yes. So a good clap for yourself. Very good. So, Team B wins with just half mark. So competition was very close. Okay. So let's tally up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9 marks, 9 points, and you have 8.5. Okay, because their slogans were little better. They were good, but this was little better. Okay, so it was good. I enjoyed conducting this shift. We conducted 2 activities which were related to living healthy. Remember those? One was clapping and stomping your feet. The other was a quiz activity.
Okay, so how was the video? You enjoyed? So understood everyone how the process is? Okay, so this is how we just need to make it interactive. That's what it is. Understood everyone? Yes. Okay, so you are going to have like all those kinds of things till even the parent session is similar, interactive. So you will relate all those whatever theory part is there. So you will be easily able to relate that. So that is the wonderful and it's a beautiful. And you will, I am 100% sure, like if you interact with children on those aspects now, you will enjoy it. Like they are just awesome. So they come up with so creative things, like we can't even imagine, like their creativity is out next level. Okay, so you will just enjoy all those things, and I'm 100% sure. Like, okay, I'm getting goosebumps right now. The reason behind that is that because I just remembered so many things and so many interactions with children, and it is really miracles. I don't have any words, frankly speaking, getting attached to such kind of things. Yeah. Okay, just give me a second.
Medical purposes.
What are drugs?
Cure for medical purposes.
If it's an unhealthy habit, it's going to be handling and understanding emotion.
And what is peer pressure? What violence actually means?
Violence is meant to bully someone.
Navchetna, a new consciousness on life skills and drug education for school children.
Okay, just give me a second. The files are actually quite heavier, okay, because the videos are there and all those things. So that is the reason, like even my MacBook is taking time. So you can imagine the kind of heavy it is. Okay, so next this, just give me a second. Okay. Okay. Now the next session is second session, that is eating healthy. Okay, so again, you'll see the time here, 5 minutes is given. This session is meant to educate students about proper nutrition, different types of food groups, and how to have a healthy diet. The model that is Go, Grow, and Glow Foods as a guideline for good nutrition, and the annexure is already there. Okay, so we'll be outlining in this session. Short discussion, why we eat food. The teacher informs the students that the second part of the session is on food and how nutrition promotes good health. So teacher asks the students to provide some reasons for eating good food. Note for the teacher. So you can, this is the note for the teacher. Okay, so you just need to keep the manual handy. Keep the discussion short, crisp. Emphasize that food also serves to create bonding between people, family, and members of the community. Special food items are cooked during festivals and other occasions. So you need to mention these things in that session as well. Okay. Okay. So why would I what would I like on my plate, food groups and their relevance. Okay, so teacher once again divides students into two groups, group A on the right and group B on the left. Group A will focus on daily food and group B will focus on special occasion food. Teacher instructs the students to list the food items that they would like to consume in their assigned group, like daily what they exactly want, and in special occasions like Diwali and all, or Eid, what exactly you have, what kind of special foods are there on that plate. Okay, so teacher distributes a paper plate to two students in each group. Teacher instructs the other students to make smaller groups around the students who have the plates in each group. Note that there should not be a total of 4 groups. Okay, teacher gives one student each group a sheet of paper and a sketch pen. Teacher gives the group 5 minutes to discuss and write the food items on the sheet of paper provided. Okay, so teacher then instructs the students to place the sheet of paper with food items written on it on the paper plate and make their presentation. Each group makes their presentation. Teacher provides praise to all the students for their efforts. Okay, so short discussions. So you will be having questions and answers. Teacher gather all the students, has a short discussion on the following questions. Which kind of food do you like to eat and why? Okay. Should you consume junk food on daily basis? If so, why? What kinds of food items should you include in your diet every day? What is the importance of each food group? Should girls consume the same kind and amount of food as boys? Okay, so these are some of the questions that we will be going through. Okay, so just go through the visuals.
Now we are going to the next activity, which is going to be related to eating healthy. Okay, so before we conduct that activity, I'd like to ask you something about food. Why do you eat food? We all eat food, right? All of us like to eat food. So why do we eat? I see a lot many hands. I'd like to give the chance to this girl here.
We eat food to get energy.
Very good, to get energy.
We eat food to live and stay healthy.
Very good.
Health plays a major role for our life.
That's true. So you want to be healthy because you want to enjoy life, you want to have a good life.
Ma'am, if we eat healthy food, we will active.
You will be active. Okay, to remain active, to get energy, the same thing.
Ma'am, we eat food because we are survive.
You have to survive, right? If you don't eat, what will happen? You'll feel weak, right? So you need to feel healthy and to survive. The child here.
We eat food to perform various activities.
Very, very good.
We eat food to make our bones hard.
Strong bones, we can say strong bones, to have strong bones. Yes, very good.
Ma'am, we eat food for doing work.
Okay. Activities, work, okay.
Ma'am, we eat food to live a happy life.
Very, very good. To feel happy and have a good life. This is very important.
Ma'am, we eat food to fight against germs.
In this case, we can also say diseases.
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Something unique you want to say?
Ma'am, we need to food to grow.
Grow. Very nice. Anything else new? Yes? Yes, to fight diseases is immunity. If you're strong within inside, within your body, you can fight immunity. Okay.
The beggars need food, but we waste the food.
Yeah, some people, that is to survive, no? We already said that. Yeah, some people don't get food, and if they don't get, they may even die, they may not survive.
Ma'am, the food has various nutrients that is necessary for our body, ma'am, for different parts.
Yes, true. It has different nutrients.
And for a sharp brain.
Yes, very good. Sharp brain. That means food is important not for your bodily needs, but also for a good and sharp mind. Okay. So we've covered most of the points, and very good points. I'd like to ask you something. See, these points are related to needs of the body, needs of the mind. You feel happy, which is very nice. This is a very good answer, happy life. I'd like to also elaborate upon another aspect, which is food serves another important role. That is, within the family, when we make special food, for example, it could be somebody's birthday, somebody's achievement you want to celebrate. Do we make special food for that person? Yes, we do. For example, it's your birthday, your mom or your grandmother or your parents will arrange for some special food, isn't it? Maybe my child likes this particular food, so that will be ordered or that would be prepared, right? Or my daughter likes this, or my husband likes this. So food also has that kind of importance. We bond with each other over food because we like a person or there is some celebration. Celebration always gets people together, and when we celebrate, we eat special food, right? Also, for example, some festivals. Don't you look forward to certain festivals because certain special items would be made? For example, our Indian festivals, we have Holi, we have Diwali, we have Shivratri, we have Eid, Christmas, and all those festivals we make special food, right? For Christmas, for example, we'll be making cakes. For Holi, we might be making, what do you make? Gujiyas, right? On Diwali, maybe you have some special kheer, okay? For Eid, you will have sevai, okay? So these are special items made only on those particular festivals. So you wait the year long for those festivals. Okay, now we are going to have that festival, so I'll be eating that food, right? So it also has that kind of importance, the social importance of food for bonding. Also, special significance is related to food.
Ma'am, but that thing is again related to happy life.
True, true. I just wanted to elaborate on that. It is true. You feel happy. When you feel happy, you celebrate, right? And when you celebrate, food is an important component. It's not just simply you're playing games or just inviting your friends. An important aspect is food, right? So, and those occasions you have special food. For example, marriage, engagement, somebody's achievement. It's not the normal daily food, isn't it? Is it? Or you have some special food items? Some special food items.
Some special food
items. Yeah, that's what I wanted to say. So it also helps you to bond together, bring each other closer, celebrate friendships, celebrate festivals. So food also has that importance in our lives. Besides, of course, helping you to have strong bones, helping you to keep away from diseases, to become active, to have energy, all those things are there, definitely. So now I'm going to conduct an activity wherein you will be divided into 4 groups, okay? It's a very simple activity. I'm going to give you plates and you have your notepads with you, right? So I'm going to make 4 groups. So this becomes one group, these 2 benches will become one group, those children will become one group, and those children will be the last group, okay? So first I'm going to distribute these and I'll tell you what has to be done. And for this activity, you may just turn around. You just keep the plate here. Yeah, you just turn around, so you become a group, right? So you face each other for about 5-7 minutes, keep it there and you turn around, okay? So that you are able to talk to each other, okay? You will have to communicate with each other. And what do you talk? I'll tell you what you have to talk about. These 2 groups will make a list of food items that you take on a daily basis, everyday food, whatever that you take on an everyday, not individually. It will be one plate, one list, but all your answers will be on that list. Okay? So you'll have to, one person will be selected as a leader who will be writing, who will be getting the responses from other children. Similarly here, these two groups will work on everyday food, but only one list has to be prepared. You don't have to work individually, okay? It's a group activity. Now, those two groups will work on a list of food items that you take on special occasions. For example, there's a celebration, there's a marriage or a festival, so special food. So I need a list. You have to first choose a leader, and you all have to talk amongst yourself. It's not that only the leader will be writing his or her choice. You have to take everybody's choice, everybody's responses, okay? That is what teamwork is about, okay? But one child will be responsible for writing, but you all have to give your answers. Agreed? That's what group is about. And I'm going to give you 5 minutes each. Just 5 minutes. Just one person who's writing can tear, others don't have to tear. Speak softly. Speak softly. Okay. Let's give few more minutes to them. Half time is over. Few minutes more. Okay. Have you finished making your list? This group has finished? This group has finished making your list? Okay. Have you finished? What about this group? Please, last 1 minute I'm giving you. The time allotted to you was 5 minutes. Now 5 minutes is over. Now I'd like to discuss your list. Okay, you have to share your list with us, others and me. I have given you one plate each, right? So you put your list on the plate, because this activity is called What is on my plate? What's this activity called? What is on my plate? So you put the list on the plate. The leader who has prepared the list, who has written, can get up and then share. So this group.
Ma'am, first pulses, rice, chapati, vegetables, salad, milk, bread, tea or coffee, fruits, curd, juice, ghee, pulses, snacks, butter.
Pulses you have said 2 times, I think, 2-3 times, right? Okay, there is a repeat, because I think...
Ma'am, pickles.
Pickles also, very good. Little different, okay. Now I like to give the chance to them, that's special food.
Ma'am, sevaiya, gujia, sweets, cake, noodles, ice cream, many things.
Many things. You have a long list? Will you read out the list?
Long list, no.
Not list. Oh, that's it?
Yes, yes.
Okay. Okay, now I like to give the chance here.
Ma'am, roti, vegetable pulses, rice, dairy products like milk and curd, and ma'am, breads, fruits, chutney, pickle, egg, tea, coffee, sandwich, cornflakes, soup, raita, shake, juice, sprouts, bhelpuri, lassi, utpam, paratha, pakoda, salad, puri and water.
Okay, there are repeats also. Okay, doesn't matter.
Repeats
Yeah, okay, okay. So thank you for the long list of items. The last group.
Ma'am, cake, pizza, chocolate, burger, noodles, pani puri, cold drink, ice cream, french fries and gulab jamun.
Very good. It's really mouth-watering. I feel I should take some of those, right? Okay. So you've shared this activity which is called What's on my plate. And you gave me 4 lists. 2 were related to daily foods and 2 were related to special occasion foods, like festivals or celebrations, somebody's birthday, okay? So was there a difference in the 2 kinds of lists? Okay, what was the difference? Can you answer?
Ma'am, the 2 lists are same what we eat in daily life. They just food, this food is just are on daily life, but special foods are made and eat only some special occasions like birthday, marriage and etc.
Okay.
There was some healthy food that we eat in our daily life, and some are special occasion foods that we eat not daily.
That's
in the
true.
occasion.
That's true. Anything else? You use a very good word, healthy food in daily life. And what happens to special foods?
We cannot always eat the foods that are made on special occasions on daily basis, but there are some foods that can be eaten on daily basis also.
Very, very good. Let's give a clap to him.
But daily basis foods cannot be eaten on special occasions.
Very good. True. Very true. Very, very good. Very good answer. That daily basis food may not be part of special occasion foods, right? That's what you wanted to say. But it could be. But what we eat for special occasions, we don't eat on a daily basis. Why?
Ma'am, because these foods are unhealthy.
Very, very good. Very simple. They are not healthy, right? Yes. Would you like to answer?
Ma'am, special food not eat daily because ma'am these food are harmful our body. So ma'am,
how do they harm? It is good. That answer is good. But why do you think they harm you? How do you think they harm you?
Stomach pain.
Very, very good. They upset your stomach. You may get loose motion. You
Yes,
may
ma'am.
get constipation. You may get stomach pain because
And then
they may be
fever.
very spicy.
Yes, ma'am.
They may be heavy, very oily, or made with items that are not healthy. For example, they are made with maida. Yes, which is
So,
not
ma'am,
a good option to
So ma'am,
eat.
don't eat special food daily.
Very good. That's a good message.
Ma'am, if we eat special food in a daily basis, we will have diseases.
Yes, true. I just mentioned that.
Ma'am, special foods are not eaten on daily basis because if we eat special food on daily basis instead of occasions, so that feeling that we have with the special foods will go away.
Very good. A very good answer. What is so special about that food then, isn't it? We have to wait for that kind of food. Yeah? We have to wait for occasions, only then it will be special. Otherwise, it's not special. Okay, let's move ahead. We just finished the activity and you have shared the lists with me, what's on your plate, right? That was the activity. I'd like to ask you a few questions. We already have discussed a few things, but a few more questions I would like to ask you. The first thing is, what kind of food do you like? Special occasion food or daily food?
Ma'am, special occasion foods.
Why?
Special food is very tasty and I like that and we eat that food, we should smile on our face.
Okay, so when you eat special food, you feel happy and you smile.
Ma'am, I like both kinds of foods because both are important. And special occasion foods are tasty, but those are not much healthier than daily food, normal food. And those are tasty and healthy both.
Very good answer. Can we give a clap to her? Very good answer.
Ma'am, I like daily foods because in daily foods vary nutrients, vitamins, proteins, minerals.
Very, very good. That means daily foods are healthy food. Okay. I like to move ahead because we have so many questions to answer. I'll give chance to everyone. Okay. The second question, should you take junk food or unhealthy food on a daily basis?
No, ma'am.
Why?
Ma'am, because they are unhealthy
Yes.
and they can damage our body and lower our immunity.
Very, very good answer. They can damage your body, they can lower your immunity. Any examples can you give? Anybody else would like to try? What kind of harm or damage can it cause to your body?
Ma'am, stomach pain.
Very good. Stomach upset.
Ma'am, constipation.
Yes.
Ma'am, loose motion and dehydration.
Yes, dehydration.
Ma'am, vomiting.
Very, very good. Certain special occasion foods could be so heavy that you feel like vomiting because you can't digest it. Okay, let's go to the next question and I'll give the chance to others. What kind of food items should you normally include in your daily food?
Ma'am, chapati, pulses, rice.
Okay.
Because this is healthy foods.
These foods make us healthy because they have the nutrients that we require for a proper functioning of our body.
Great answer. They have all the nutrients which make you healthy and your body functions properly. Very good. Let's go to the next one. daily foods, you include things like chapati, you include rice, you include dals, or which we call as lentils, you include fruits, you include vegetables. What is the importance of these components in the food?
Ma'am, because these food includes, because these food contains essential nutrients that are essential for our body.
Very good. Can you name some of these nutrients? Very
Like
good answer, yes.
proteins
Yes.
and fat and carbohydrate.
Very, very good.
And
Would you like to answer? Very nice answer.
Ma'am, these are protein, carbohydrate, fat, vitamins and minerals.
Great answer. Let's give a clap to her. Very good. Okay. Now we've answered this well. We'll go to the next question now, a different kind of a question. Do you think boys and girls should consume same kind of food?
Ma'am, it's girls try to eat food like boys, ma'am, because we cannot discrimination them.
You should not discriminate.
Ma'am,
okay?
we should not special treat them because, ma'am, it's they're not restrict them, ma'am, for because they're girls.
That means what you're saying is we should not discriminate on the basis of food. They should take the same kind of food?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay. Any other answer? Anything different?
Ma'am, boys and girls should not be given the different diet because we all have a same digestive system and we all are a human.
Very good. Very good answer.
And everyone needs to be healthy.
Extremely good. Extremely good. Very, very good answer. Let's give them a clap. So we all need to be healthy, boys or girls, they need to be, both of them need to be healthy. Would you like to answer somebody from here? Girls, do you think you should be given special food or you should not be given certain foods? And what about the amount? One is same type of food, the other is same amount of food. Should you be given the same amount of food as the boys?
Ma'am, amount of food, it's depend on their body.
Okay, like?
And
can you give me an...
yes, of their body.
So, if for example, if you are given one chapati and your brother is given, if he is of the same age or more or less the same age and he is given 2 chapatis, is it okay?
No, ma'am.
No, why? Do you understand this question?
Yes, ma'am.
For example, there is a boy and a girl who are of the same age, in the same family maybe, around the same age, 1 or 2 years here and there. And the girl is given less food, say 1 chapati, and the boy is given 2 chapatis. Is it okay?
No, ma'am.
Why? That's what I'm asking.
Ma'am, because everyone has their individual type of capacity of eating.
Yeah, that is true. But sometimes girls also may require another chapati and they may not be given. Does it happen?
Ma'am, it is done by when the girl is too hungry or not too hungry.
Okay.
That's depend.
Yeah, that depends. Sometimes you are hungry and sometimes you are not hungry. But I'll just like to point out that, okay, maybe the next question. I'd like to just point out that in certain families, not in all, in some families, food becomes the basis of discrimination, okay, or inequality. Sometimes in some families, girls are not given the same amount and same kind of food as boys. I'm not saying it happens in all the families, but it can happen in certain families. Is it okay? No. No. Why?
Ma'am, they have right to do it, ma'am, because if we treat boys like them, then we should treat girls like them because, ma'am, they have same digestive system and same body. So we have to treat like them like this.
Okay, so let's just move ahead. I think I just want to point out this fact. It is not just the digestive system. It is the growing need. Both the children are growing at the same pace, right? If the girls are growing, the boys are also growing. The boys are growing, the girls are also growing in height, in weight. Their minds are also developing, okay? So both girls and boys are developing. This is the age where growth happens in the body. And you need good food. You pointed out, isn't it? For strong mind. That was one of the responses you gave. Why do you need food? For sharp mind. For the body to develop, for the mind to develop, you need good food, and both boys and girls require good quality food. That is why you should not discriminate. Both of them require same amount, same kind of food. It's not that girls should be given less or should not be given vegetables, only chapati, or she should not be given dals or lentils. That discrimination should not happen. Do you agree with this? Yes or no? Okay.
Okay, so note for the teacher. Teacher will need to write on the board in the advance text like Go Food, Grow Foods, Glow Foods, and found below prior to class starting. Okay, so or you can have those already written, or you can have them already printed with you, or you can just have write it on a bigger paper and you can carry as a poster. So the teacher would read aloud to students the key message: Go Foods, Grow Foods, and Glow Foods. And alternatively, the teacher may prepare a poster or chart indicating Go Foods, Grow Foods, and Glow Foods. That's what I told about you. Okay, so this is the chart that we were explaining. So display information poster, teacher directs the students' attention to the board display Go Foods, Grow Foods, and Glow Foods in annexes 3 that has already been given. Okay, teacher shares the following information to them. Okay, so what are the Go Foods? Okay, so the Go Foods are given like carbohydrates like grains, rice, roti, potatoes, cereals, pasta, fats. Okay, so oil, margarine, butter, ghee. Okay, then protein, grow foods like these helps you to grow. Okay, so chicken, fish, soya, eggs, milk, paneer, yogurt, curd, dal, pulses, and all. Okay, so glow foods like which helps your skin. Okay, so to glow. So fruits like banana, oranges, mangoes, papaya, and all those things. Okay, so this is the chart that will be displayed. The picture is useful as you can see how much of each type of food you need. You can see that half of the plate is made of fruits and vegetables. The other half are grains, like you can see here. Okay, so this is also shown like fruits, vegetables. So this is the plate that is been shown. And in the right side, like dairy. So either milk or something like that. So how their plate has to be. Okay, so 1/4 has to be vegetables, 1/4 has to be fruits, 1/4 has to be protein, 1/4 has to be grains, like that. So it's like that, you can see it. So teacher asks the student, what do you not see on these plates? Students can answer, provide answers like no junk food and all those things, kinds of things. Okay, so this is the video that is there. Okay, so this is the last video that is there. Just give me a second. Okay, so it is another 9 minutes. Okay, video exactly. So I'll just go ahead.
So now I'd like to show you a chart and tell you about the different foods. You've mentioned a few and you've given very good answers, but I'll also tell you a little more about these foods. When we talk about food, we do talk about special occasion or daily, but they can also be categorized into 3 different headings or categories. These ones are called Go Foods. There's another category which is called Grow Foods. Remember you said for growth, food is important for growth, and Go Foods mean this kind of foods, they give you energy. Energy for doing all the activities you said, remember? Activities to perform different things, right? So energy to run, to study, to do other activities, generally to walk, everything is included in, in activities. So these kind of foods are important so that they give you energy to do different activities. Then these are kind of foods which help in growing, which means your internal strength, the strength inside the body, the muscles, the bones, they get developed if you eat these kind of food. And the third kind of food is the glow category, which means if you take these kind of food, your skin becomes good, your eyes are shining, your hair is nice, and they also help you to form immunity. I heard that word immunity several times, right? A lot of children mentioned about developing immunity, and that happens if you eat these foods. So just to remember, we have categorized into Go Foods, which means go, run, do activities. Grow Foods, which is internal, bones, muscles, teeth, those kind of things get developed. They become strong. And glow is generally giving a glow on your face, your eyes, your hair becomes nice, and very important, they protect you against certain diseases. You said, right? Immunity, fight germs and diseases, all those points. I'm just repeating it here. So some examples of glow foods are your grains like chapati, rice, same, rotis, potatoes, pasta also included. Fats are also included in this, which they give you energy, things like ghee, butter, your mother gives you, remember? You take chapati and you put ghee, or you take bread and you put butter on it. So all these will give you instant energy. When you're feeling very low, very tired, you take any of these and you'll feel energy. Then the second category is grow food, which is important so for your internal growth, your muscles, your bones, your teeth. So things which give you a lot of protein. If you're a non-vegetarian, you can take chicken, fish, eggs, and if you're a vegetarian, you can take soya, you can take milk, paneer. Yogurt means curd, okay? Pulses and dals, they are excellent sources of proteins, especially for vegetarians, right? Nuts, all those things like almonds, pistachio, raisins, all those things, walnuts, okay? All those things are nuts. So these help you to have strong bones, teeth, muscles and things like that. The last one is glow foods. Like I said, they help you to prevent illnesses, diseases, and the examples are all fruits and all vegetables. I've only mentioned a few fruits and vegetables, but there are many more. And try to take the seasonal fruits and vegetables, because they are cheap and they are very healthy. Because we should not think that taking fruits and vegetables is beyond our means. It's not like that. If you take the seasonal ones, they are always cheap and they are healthy. Okay? And certain fruits and vegetables are available throughout the year also. For example, bananas, potatoes, all those things are available throughout. But certain vegetables and fruits will only come in certain season. Okay? So these are the go foods, grow foods and glow foods. Okay. I'm going to draw a small picture now to show what your plate should look like. You normally have plates like this, right? They have partitions, you know, this has 4 partitions. Okay. So this plate also has 4 partitions. So what should your daily plate look like, or a healthy plate of food? Should have 1 portion of go foods, okay, which means carbohydrates, chapati, rice, okay, 1 portion of go foods, 1 portion of grow foods, which means proteins, which include dals, which include eggs, which can include paneer, all those things, right? So you have 2 portions here, and you should have 2 portions of glow foods, okay? So 1 portion of go foods, like examples of go foods, chapati, rice, okay? Okay, okay. 1 portion of grow foods, dals, paneer, eggs or meat, okay, and 2 portions of glow foods, which means fruits and vegetables, okay. So do you normally take these many portions, or do you avoid? I don't like dals, I don't want it, I don't like vegetables, I will not eat it.
Ma'am, I usually take both go, glow and grow. So yes.
You take, okay. And there's one more small round here, which means milk based products. This is dairy, meaning milk based products. It could be paneer, it could be curd, it could be milk, okay. So 1 portion of that also should be taken in your daily diet. So 2 portions of glow foods is extremely important, which we normally do not take into account. So see, I have made a plate for you. So I have go foods here, little bit of rice, 1 chapati. I have got 1 portion of dal. Can you all see? Yes. Yeah. And I have 2 portions of glow foods. This is a mixed vegetable and this is a salad. Yes, and 1 portion of dairy. This is a raita. Yeah? Yes, ma'am. So is this healthy food? Yes, ma'am. So that is what I said, right? My plate should contain these things. So do you see junk food on this plate? No, ma'am. Junk food is good, but don't eat it on a daily basis. It's good because you like it. Children like junk food, but don't make it a regular practice. Maybe once a month or once in 15 days is okay. Because after all, you want to be happy, isn't it? When you eat, you want to be happy also, and junk food makes you happy, makes us all happy. But don't make it as a regular practice, okay? So with this, I like to close the session. Would you like to say something? So did you like the session? Yes, ma'am. Thank you very much. I really liked conducting the session with you, and
Everyone, yes, did you like the session? Now my question to you, did you everyone like the session? Okay. Yes, so enjoyed. Okay, so 2 questions were asked. Okay, so let me just answer those 2 questions. First question was like, what has what is drug addiction has to do with this? Okay, drug awareness program has to do with this. Well, let me tell you, like, these are life skill sessions. Okay, first 2 modules are of life skill sessions and the third one is on drug addictions. Okay, so we are going phase wise because your module is like that, so that is the reason we are following it. Okay, so someone is asking me like, why this? Okay, so please understand, these both go hand in hand. Okay, because you will see, like, when we talk about peer pressure handling, when we talk about anger in our later, like, book 2 sessions. Okay, that is for 9th standard, 10th standard and 11th standard, so you will understand those things. Okay, so whenever you are asking, please go through the at least the chats those are there, the things, those are what we are talking. Just please do not put it in just like that, like, why this is, why you are talking on this. Okay, so please try to understand things. Okay, so you people are, all of you are like educated peoples, you are experienced peoples. I would just request you to be more sensitive on whatever the messages those are there, or whatever messages we are giving to you people. Okay, so please go ahead with this. This is a full form structural approach. Okay, so this is, everything is systemized, everything is structured. Okay, so we need to follow the structure so that we do not miss onto it. I would have easily gone directly to drug awareness. Okay, so but I want you to develop the flow. Okay, so we need to go through for the first, like, understand on the life skill aspects, interact with the children, and that's how we will proceed as we go ahead with the modules. Okay, the second question someone asked me was about, please keep it time 1.5 hours only. Please try to understand, I can keep it, I can cut down, I can cut short. Okay, but that is not my intention. I want every one of you to, because you once you are through this module, I want you will be conducting to the students. Okay, so if I will just keep the some videos, okay, now you have understood, I will close it down. You want this me to do this? Okay, so please understand, like, there are some modules which have longer videos, some modules which are having shorter videos. Okay, so timing, I cannot say like I can finish it on 1.5 hours only, or lesser than that, or more than that. Okay, so please try to understand these 2 things. Okay, so we cannot have that thing, and if you want it me to keep it like short, I can do it very easily, but that's not the, like, the whole purpose of this program is to create volunteers who will have the correct knowledge of using this module, and they will be using it. Okay, And coming on to the videos part, okay, so we will not be providing the videos as such, but yes, I am planning to have an LMS platform wherein we will be putting these videos, the training we have, but that will take time. So for that, at least I need one, once we have, we are planning like more than 1,000 volunteers. So we'll be keeping all these modules and in one place and they can access that. So for that, I need one help from you, that you can promote at least to 10 people these modules. You have seen how wonderfully those are designed, how beautiful those are, like how interactive those are. You already have seen it. Okay. So I can see. Yes, it is not related to, yes, Ishfaq, you are asking me, it is not related to drug addiction, it is life skills. Please understand, these are two different modules. One is life skills module and one is drug addiction awareness. Okay, so we are here talking, this session was on life skills. Okay, I hope that is understood to you. Okay, so both two are different topics. I'm not telling you that those are interconnected or something like that. I'm telling you that life skills is a different thing, and we are covering that also in this module. And this is designed as it is, and I'm giving as it is to you. Okay, so this is not being made by me, and this is a module that has been made. Okay, I hope that clears. Yes. Okay, so there will be 100 people. Okay. Okay, am I clear? Okay. So yes, yes. If you have any questions, now I will be answering any questions. If you have any questions, yes, please conduct it on your own way. Videos are going to of great help in conducting sessions. Thank you. Yes. LS, how many modules? And life skills, we have 2 modules. Yesterday in orientation, I have explained a bit. Okay, so life skills here in this module, there are 2 sessions. Okay, and in another book, I have given you the books. You can go through this. You can just download the books. Please have a look at the PDF before putting a question here. Okay, I have given you the PDF. If you have not printed, at least have a look at them, so you will come to know what is module 1, module 2, everything. Okay. Yes, videos will not be sent to you. Videos will not be circulated. Okay, those will be available. Okay, we are planning to make it available in the later part, maybe in October first week or something like that, or second week. We are planning to have it. Okay, so that's what it is. We are planning to have an LMS platform where we will be putting these videos for other people's. Yes, yes, I understand that. Okay, any questions? Can you just put it in the chat box quick, please? So we'll end up the sessions. Okay, I'll take another few questions. Yes, please. You have any questions? It was a nice session and it reached us well informative. Thank you. Great. So how was the session, everyone? Please, can you just please chat, keep say few words in the chat box. Nice session. Good, 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 good. Fantastic. Okay, well explained, informative. Yes, come on, everyone, everyone. I need everyone. Yes. So in case no question, yes, you can leave. You can leave if no question. Nice session. Thank you. Nice. Okay, so you can just put this in the groups, whatever it was. Okay. So thank you, everyone. Good night and have a wonderful session. Tomorrow, same time. Okay. And same link you are having. Okay. So the same link. So please do not put question what link. We have not received any link. The same link you need to use. Okay. Everyone, thank you so much. Good night. Thank you. Thank you. So and we are just ending this session. Thank you.